So, as promised, I've got me exhaust now. It turned up in post. I'm really excited to actually get on with modifying it and fitting it. Part of the problem is I've got a Range Rover that's a single exit exhaust. I'm going to be modifying just the I think it's the right hand pipe, so that it's straight through and it don't come up to that awful T-piece that's on this delete system. So here's the system as it's sort of designed to slide together. Now the bit that I don't like is this part. It's extremely bad for flow. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be jigging it up on my bench so that it can come straight out of that pipe there and straight into here. So we do away with this T-piece, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this part for repairs and modifications, because really I really hate this bit. It's garbage, is that. So with them modifications, what I'm going to have is basically a straight through exhaust pipe from where the centre section fits onto the front pipe. There's going to be no silencers, and on a diesel a lot of silencing is done with turbo, so it should sound really nice. I mean, in my other videos it's been running without an exhaust from centre section, so, and you can tell it's quite quiet. So if you want to check them out, that's a good way of gauging what sort of noise levels it's going to produce. It's possibly going to be a bit quieter actually inside car. So I hope you can see from camera angle up there, but what we've got to do is we've got to create a way that this exhaust pipe's not going to move when I weld it. So what I've got to do is I've got to tack it to the bench. So I've got these little steel rods that I'm going to be tacking to the bench and to the side of the tube so it stays in place while I cut it out. So the section that I'm going to be most likely cutting out is from here, maybe where that swaged in bend is. I'm going to be taking that bit out and I'm going to be cutting it just in front of that swaged bend where it's still got a nice fat piece of pipe, and then I'm going to be cutting it on the straight part just before that bend. So somewhere like there, just before that bend as well. So I've got a nice straight piece cut, and then a cut where it's nice and straight as well. It does have a little bit of a kink in it. However, I reckon I can use some the left hand link pipe. I can use some left hand link pipe to modify this part. So we'll get to that in a bit. Basically what I'm going to be showing you now is how I'm going to fasten it to the bench and just jig it up so it don't move. It don't have to be massively permanent, so these tacks have got to be able to either be ground off or ideally you want them to be able to be broken off. So what you can see here is just where I've tacked 4 of these poles onto the pipe. It's just to hold it in place. So them welds are pretty flimsy, just so I can break them off. So just have a look around the other side. So there's 4 of them holding that end. I think it should be enough. If it ain't, then I've made a bit of the balls up, and I'll hold my hands up. So yeah, here's another part that I've tacked onto the bench. Look, it's only holding on with 2 tacks to the pipe. Down other side of the pipe, other side of that bend there, that bit, that has got a bit of a tack on it, and I've also put them 2 rods on there as well, just to hold it in place. It's nothing too permanent. Why? Piece of crap. Right, so what we've got left is that piece of pipe that goes out at back, and we've got a big gap, and we've got the bit that joins onto the front pipe. I didn't explain why I'd stood it up off at floor, off a table a touch in my other part, but the reason I've done it that way is so that when I'm sawing it, I'm cutting. I've got enough clearance underneath for blade to go right through, and a bit of clearance so I can carry on sawing. So yeah, it's worked a treat with them rods, to be fair. Proof will be in pudding when I put it on vehicle and it don't fit. I think there's a fair bit of spatter from zinc coating. I'll just give you a quick peek of what it looks like. It's alright to me. It'll do as far as the job goes. There might be some nuggets inside it, but oh yeah, there might be some nuggets inside that, but so wait until you see down inside of this rear pipe. I could not believe it. Look how tiny that is, and look how rough. You guys have got V8s running through these. It's going through like 1 3/4 hole. That's ridiculous. That's going to hurt performance, especially on a V8. Poor V8 trying to get through that little hole. That's the bit that comes from middle pipe. Yeah, it's terrible. It's probably the worst exhaust pipe I've ever seen. And it's just yeah. Piss off. painted it black, so when it's mounted on vehicle, you'll be able to identify which part it is they've actually modified.